Beyond the rugged cliffs and rolling mists of the Highlands, Scotland is a land steeped in history and flavor. Here, food is not just sustenance. It's a storied tapestry woven from the lochs and glens of this ancient land. Our Scottish food discovery voyage begins at dawn with the traditional Scottish breakfast. It's a hearty platter designed to fortify the soul against the chill of a Highland morning. But you can find it all across the country, from Edinburgh to Aberdeen to Glasgow. Each element, from the rich black pudding to the uniquely Scottish tatty scones, tells a part of the nation's story, a tale of resilience and warmth. In the heart of a Scottish kitchen, amidst the steam and sizzle, haggis is lovingly prepared. This legendary dish, shrouded in tradition, evokes a sense of nationhood, connecting the thistle-covered Highlands to every Scottish table. Each component of haggis tells a tale of survival and ingenuity. The sheep's stomach, once a common vessel for cooking, now symbolizes the resourcefulness of the Scots. Oats, the sturdy grain that thrives in Scotland's cool climes, provides the pudding's distinctive texture. Traditionally accompanied by neeps and tatties, that's turnips and potatoes, haggis is the centerpiece of Burns Night, a yearly celebration of Scotland's beloved poet, Robert Burns. On this night, the great chieftain of the pudding race is ushered in with pomp and verse, an ode that extols its place in the heart of Scottish culture. But to truly know haggis is to understand its democratic soul. Once a peasant's meal, made from offal to avoid waste, it now graces the most prestigious Scottish menus, a testament to its universal appeal and enduring charm. In its essence, haggis embodies the Scottish food spirit, robust, hearty, and unpretentious. It's a dish best enjoyed amidst laughter and kinship, where every bite is a journey through Scotland's rugged landscape and rich history. And so, haggis remains not merely a meal, but an enduring emblem of a proud nation, a thread in the tartan of Scottish identity that wraps around the soul like a warm plaid. The cold, clear waters of Scotland's coasts are treasure troves of marine delicacies. From the sweet, succulent langoustines of the west to the smoky Arbroath smokies of the east, the sea's bounty is endless. In the hands of skillful chefs, these gifts of the sea are transformed into dishes that are as much a feast for the eyes as for the mouth. Whiskey Beatha, the water of life, flows through Scotland's veins. Every distillery whispers a story. Each dram is a distillation of the land itself. Savoring a single malt is to commune with the elements, the peat, the barley, the pure Highland water. Scotland's touch is delicate too. Its famed shortbread, buttery and crumbly, accompanies a cup of tea as a whisper of sweetness. Alongside it, the sugary allure of tablet and fudge, concoctions of sugar, butter, and condensed milk that melt in the mouth, leaving tales of bygone days on the tongue. The wild heart of Scotland beats in its game. Venison, grouse, pheasant, each a testament to the untamed beauty of the landscape. Coupled with foraged berries, wild mushrooms, and herbs, these dishes connect the eater with the thistle-strewn soul of the land. As the seasons turn, Scotland's calendar is punctuated with feasts like Hogmanay and Burns Night, each celebration a symphony of flavors, from creamy Cullen skink to the spicy kick of a clootie dumpling. These occasions are not just meals. They're a communion with ancestors, a nod to the poet Burns, a dance with tradition. Scotland's food scene is ever evolving. Fusion restaurants blend ancient flavors with new techniques, creating a dialogue between the old and the new. In the hands of modern food artists, Scotland's food heritage is not preserved in aspic but is a living, breathing, and ever-growing tradition. The verdant pastures of Scotland are home to a lesser-known artisan craft, cheesemaking. From the sharp tang of a mature cheddar to the creamy, delicate flavors of Crowdie, Scottish cheeses are as diverse as the landscape itself. Each cheese tells a story of local flora, climate, and the meticulous care of its makers, a food heritage that rivals the finest in the world. As summer wanes into autumn, Scotland's larder burgeons with abundance. Fields of barley wave in the wind, orchards brim with apples, and gardens burst with vegetables, all ready for the harvest. This bounty fuels a farm-to-fork ethos that's integral to Scottish cuisine, a celebration of the season's best, served with pride and care. From the Highlands to the Lowlands, festivals and feasts punctuate the calendar. Food fairs, whiskey tastings, and seafood festivals are not merely events. They're communal hearths where tradition kindles and memories are made. These gatherings are the heartbeat of Scotland's food culture. a place where old friends meet and new traditions are forged. Though whiskey may be the patriarch, Scotland's brewing and distillation scene is vibrant and varied. Craft beers, each with a distinct character, and botanical-rich gins reflect the innovation and spirit of the New Scotland. Each sip is an invitation to explore the landscape's subtle nuances, a panorama of flavor waiting to be discovered. Our food journey through Scotland would not be complete without the sweet conclusion of its after-dinner delights. From the spicy, fruity richness of a Dundee cake to the indulgent velvet of a raspberry cranachan, these sweet treats are a fitting finale to any Scottish feast. Paired with a dram of whiskey, they're not just the end of a meal, but a gateway to conversation, reflection, and the lingering taste of a land that always leaves you wanting more. In Scotland, each meal, each bite, each sip is a mosaic of stories, a rich, interwoven tapestry of flavor and tradition. To dine in Scotland is to partake in a banquet centuries in the making, where every dish is a celebration of life itself. So, slain to Mahath, to good health, and may the spirit of Scotland's food legacy continue to inspire and delight.